The Black Prophet, one day I got struck by knowledge of self. It gave me super scientific.
Welcome, everyone, to an exciting broadcast of college basketball here on 2K Sports. Some great action in store tonight, seeing some of the best and brightest young players on the hardwood. I'm Kevin Harlan alongside Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony. We'll see Villanova taking on the Kansas Jayhawks.
And guys, there's just nothing quite like a packed house for a college hoop game. You hear the student section rocking and the band playing. This is pure basketball.
Greg, there's a unique energy and vibrancy with college basketball that is unique. I mean, when you get two high-profile teams meeting up with future stars making a name for themselves, I think it just adds to the excitement.
Now we'll look at Villanova's starting lineup. They've got Miller, Cooper is out there with Bryant, and it's Beal in at the one spot.
And Kansas always seems to be in title contention. I mean, the program does a great job of finding tough players and having a system that fits them best. Rarely are they not a title contender.
Lee kicks to Moore.
And really, these are some of the toughest calls an official has to make.
Yeah, but in this case, I think he got it right. I mean, the defender was still moving there and never really had good legal guarding position. He wasn't set.
And he gets the bucket. Moore's got his first 2 points of the night.
And you see a lot of players who are very talented play with a me-first approach. That is not the case with Freak. He doesn't try and attract any unnecessary attention and just focuses on playing his game.
Yeah, I like that about him, Greg. I mean, in a day and age where most guys are self-centered and it's all about me, it's refreshing for a player like Freak who doesn't invite that kind of noise. I mean, that's as impressive as his skill set.
He dishes it to Gaines. Pops loose off the pick and hammers it home.
My goodness, he sure can get off the ground.
One of the best in the business for sure. You're right.
I tell you what, he is an imposing finisher around the rim. He makes it look a little too easy.
Now here's Beal. Pass to Cooper. It's blocked. Lee goes in.
Yeah, way to get there first and be willing to absorb the contact.
No question about it. No flop there. That was a direct shot to the chest.
Up a two. So on the floor for Villanova, we've got McAdoo. Miller is out there with Cooper. And it's Beal in at the point. Feeds it to McAdoo. Pass to Beal. No good from Moore.
That is some tough defense there against one of the better finishers in our game.
Lee dishes to Moore. Back to Lee. The pass to Moore. Good ball movement here by the Jayhawks. Lee passes to Terry. Clock at 6. And Moore kicks it to Gaines. There's Lee with the 3. The shot misses. Villanova goes the other way with it. Beal with it. Miller outside. This one for 3. That drops. Miller's got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game.
Of all the guys you want to leave open out on the perimeter, he is the absolute last guy on the list. Attention to detail. Know your personnel. You know, so often we can forget that these players are student athletes. I mean, Freak does not have that problem. He's an amazing student off the floor and is very dedicated in the classroom.
And how about Freak with a 4.0 GPA, an honor student in high school, and has carried that same work ethic to college as well as he prepares for his games. He truly embodies what it means to be a student athlete.
Beal with the steal. He feeds it to McAdoo. They set the screen. Shot off the screen. Uses the glass to drop it in. McAdoo's got his first 2 points.
Well, who could forget Villanova and their one college title? Come on now. It was one of the biggest Cinderella stories ever, one of the greatest upsets ever. Winning it all as an 8th seed, knocking down an outstanding Georgetown team back in '85.
There's Lee with the three. Villanova grabs the miss. 43 seconds left in the first half. McAdoo dishes to Beal. Kicks to Moore. Moore with the block. Misses in close. And it's Villanova with the ball. Only giving up 2 points this quarter. Miller kicks to McAdoo. It's Beal on the wing, covered by Lee. Left side, Miller. And so the ball out of bounds. Beal touched it last.
Well, that's inexcusable to throw a pass that far off the mark.
And a pretty tough. Hello and welcome back. This is college basketball on 2K Sports. And if you're just tuning in, this is Kevin Harlan along with Greg Anthony and Clark Kellogg as we get set for the second half.
Guys, we had a tight game through the first half. I think we'll see more of the same coming out of the break.
And it's just going to take one big run for one of these teams to establish control. If we can get hot, this team has a great chance of coming away with the victory.
Moore, he's in at 3. And it's Gaines in at the 5. And for Villanova, they've got Cooper. Bryant is out there with Miller. And it's Ilgauskas in at the 4 slot.
Boy, some really big names have come out of the Kansas Jayhawks program into the NBA. A pair of first overall picks in their history. Believe it or not, Wilt Chamberlain wasn't one of them.
And with Freak, he takes a lot of pride in where he hails from. Didn't grow up with a silver spoon in his hand by any means, and his family cheers him on from Harlem.
Hey, Greg, you can see it in this game. I mean, we're all a product of where we've been, our environment, our experiences. And with Freak, he doesn't take anything for granted. Some of the very best players of all time have come from the projects like Freak, and he takes pride in playing for Harlem when he's on the court.
Shooting two. Shooting two.
On the free throw, no good. Well, on the topic of Wilt Chamberlain's draft was under that territorial right, which was why he wasn't first overall. But if you add him to the list, that would make 3 total Jayhawks taken number 1, Greg.
Yeah, along with Danny Manning and also Andrew Wiggins being the overall number 1 selection. I mean, the Jayhawks have had a ton of talent, though, in the lottery over the course of their history. This school has produced just tremendous talent year in and year out.
Like Paul Pierce.
Whatever their plan was defensively that time, it didn't work. Not if it results in that shot.
Lee kicks to Moore. Dishes it to Gaines. Back to Moore. Lets it go from 11. The layup missed.
Not too much congestion in the lane. I think he could have gotten a better shot that time, no question.
Miller kicks to Bryant. Can't tie it up as that one's no good. And so here's Kansas. A 2-point game. And it's Moore penetrating. Beal pulls it in. And here's the fast break. Beal leading the way. Pass to Cooper to tie. And that one's good. Cooper's got 6 points.
And that assist got him a little nod from his teammate after that one.
Lee passes to Moore. Kicks it out to Terry. Moore up top, covered by Miller. The dish to Moore. Good D by Miller.
And this is why you need good defenders on the interior to contest shots.
Yeah, Greg, making every shot a hard one, even the shots in close.
Here's Cooper. And he misses the go-ahead basket.
And you see Freak out there. Nobody is 100% sure what position he'll be best at on the next level, but they know he'll be out on the wing. He looks so comfortable in space.
And with Freak, it's his plethora of moves that really impress me. He can create a shot in space anywhere and anytime. He's got a really good sense of how to operate from the wing.
Both teams deciding to change it up. Jayhawks leading by 6. Moore in at small forward. He's out there with Oubre, and it's Gaines in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. And Moore kicks to Lee. Duncan dishes to Moore. And he uses the glass on the way. And Kansas leads by 8.
Almost an impossible shot to block in the post. The defender.
You need to calm down. We're taking too many shots early in the clock. Let's get some ball movement and run something on the offensive end. Keep it simple. Let's throw it down inside or run some pick and roll up top.
And the Jayhawks making a change here. Terry's checked in. Villanova trails by 8. It's a pick by Ilgauskas. Here's Cooper. Bounces high off the rim and drops.
You can't afford to give him that kind of a look.
Well, you know, he came off a good screen, but still, as a defender, you've got to do a better job of fighting over and through that.
And the shot is good.
This is why everybody thinks Freak is the real deal. I mean, it's not that he takes over games like he has in the second half. It's that he does it to lead his team to wins. That's the big thing.
No doubt he's a winner through and through. A lot of success at the college level is talent, but what separates the good from the great is that competitive spirit, and Freak has that in spades.
.130 left to play in the second half.